Hello everyone, and welcome to another video of mine. Today, and without anything else, without further ado, as I promised in my last video, I will do my 10 favorite movies of 2017 so far, as of the beginning of August. So, yeah, without anything else to do or anything like that, wait, there we go. I was so happy with that for me. There we go. Regardless, on all of that, I have 4 honorable mentions. The first one is a movie I recently just saw. It was on Netflix, and that is Okja. And even though I haven't done a review for it, even though I'm probably not going to, I thought Okja was a very well done movie, and I really appreciate that movie a lot. Power Rangers, yeah, I'm kind of shocked that I didn't put Power Rangers in my top 10, even though as much as I freaking enjoyed that film. Get Out, really good work, and for the director's debut, really well done and all. And my last honorable mention is John Wick Chapter 2. Of all those 4, Power Rangers probably would have been my number 11, but they're all really good. But regardless, and nonetheless of all things, here is my top 10 favorite movies of 2017 so far, in my opinion. So, yeah, in the nature of it, you probably agree or disagree with a lot of it. But again, this is just my personal list, so here we go. Here is, my number 10 is Trainspotting 2. I love Trainspotting 2. It's a great example of how a sequel, years later, can actually work to its benefit when including the story and characters, especially characters like Sick Boy and Spud, and the character of, characters like Rendon and others. Dude, they can work so damn well. Rendon and Big B and all the others, they all work so brilliantly off each other. They're so well done. The chemistry is there for the characters, and it really is a surprisingly well done, thoughtful, and beautifully shot movie, directed once again by the great Danny Boyle. Begbie easily is probably my favorite villain so far in 2017. And yeah, it's just a great movie to start from my number 10 spot for me. And number 9 is a movie which is called Kong Skull Island. I love Kong Skull Island. It was much more fun, investing, and just a great visual ride for the most part of the film. And while the tone is definitely off at times, the movie definitely has problems. As the Kong Skull Island was not such a kick-ass movie that I really had just an incredible time with it, and I thought the cast was great, the effects were astonishing. Yeah, I just thought Kong Skull Island, in my opinion, was amazing. I thought it was a really fun movie as a whole. Number 8. Number 8 is Wonder Woman. I loved Wonder Woman. It was such a great showing and revitalization that the DCU movies are not done yet. And this movie shows to us once again that the DCU franchise has a pulse. And Patty Jenkins' direction is both beautiful, rounded, and just focused, and incredibly well focused for its own greatness. Gal Gadot is awesome as a Wonder Woman, and the feel, an inspiring tone, and the feeling that you get from her is nothing more than what a superhero movie and a superhero should be in the first place. Inspiring, no matter what, even if they are meant to be more realistic or dog-like, but it doesn't matter. They're superheroes. They're meant to inspire. And Wonder Woman inspired me, my inner femininity, or whatever you may want to call it. It's just a beautiful film. And it just really showed, and it just, for me at least, it proved me wrong about the DC movies. And while I am still having doubts about Justice League, I'm still keeping my horizon clear enough for me to be invested within it. Number 7, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This movie may not top the first Guardians of the Galaxy, but when it does, it gives it a great sense of parallel within the first one. The first one was really well focused and driven, but this one is much more laid back and fun and visually interesting. Its visual tone is gorgeous. I remember much more of the colors in this movie than in the first. I remember much more of the blues, the purples, the whites, the oranges, the reds, the greens, and all of it just seems so much more vibrant and fun and engaging. The characters have once again, all these characters, they have incredible chemistry, and they really do just pop off the screen. And Kurt Russell's ego is awesome. And he shows to me once again that the MCU villains are not always that bad, are actually that damn good. And, seeing another movie on my list here, that it just continues to be that damn good in my view. And what more can I say about Guardians of the Galaxy 2? I loved it. I thought it was on par with the first in my view. Number 6, Baby Driver. Even this placement kind of shocks me, and I made this list for my own view, for my own self, and even this, putting Baby Driver number 6 in my spot, even surprised me. It makes me even more surprised now that I think about it. It's just such a greatly well done movie, and Edgar Wright adds a lot of speed, flair, ferocity, and great timing and precision with the movie. The chemistry like Kevin Spacey, Ansel Elgort, Lily James, John Bernthal, Jamie Foxx, all these characters have incredible chemistry. They're funny, it's action-packed, great chemistry, great writing, and overall, Baby Driver was just awesome as hell. And it just doesn't even, and this just shows how much variety and range that basically those two are doing the same thing, but it shows how much range and power of how many films that there has been this year, and how awesome they are. And for me, Baby Driver didn't even crack my top 5. That's how good of a year it is to me. It's seriously saying something when Baby Driver doesn't even make my top 5. So, yeah. Number 5. Okay, before I say my number 5 is, I'm going to say this. Remember what I said at the beginning of the video? This is my list. This is my own personal list. So if you agree, great, awesome, wonderful. If you disagree, totally understandable, because we're always going to have different opinions. That's the nature of that's the nature of this society of film lovers. This is why I'm putting Alien Covenant at number 5 for me. I love Alien Covenant. The more I think about it, the more I just love it. The visual appeal, the gorgeous nature of it, the visual direction, the practicality, the caliber of actors and how great they perform. Kathleen Waterston, Billy Crudup, Danny McBride, Michael Fassbender, all these great actors acting the hell out of each other, and they are just all amazing in my view. I love them all, and they were just amazing to watch. It's visually interesting, and while the tone may be a bit off at times, and it definitely has some flat-out stupid moments, I will fully acknowledge that. Even though I do love the movie, it has some flat-out terrible moments. Especially when the two Davids are playing the flute, which I thought was a shitty scene. Excuse me. Regardless, I thought, for me at least, Alien Covenant was just an amazing thrill ride. It had some great visual, beautiful action, and one of the best uses of an R rating all year long. I love Alien Covenant. Number 4, Spider-Man Homecoming. I love Spider-Man Homecoming. Again, it shows what we've done with the Spider-Man movies before, and this movie just shows what the best of it can do. It's great writing. John Watts, I forgot the director's name. The incredible direction is so well done and so well realized and so beautiful. Tom Holland is probably my favorite Spider-Man. And again, it has my favorite scripts and my favorite moments, especially on the moment when he's on the DC monuments. And he has to jump back over a helicopter. It's an amazing scene. So many great scenes. And Michael Keaton's Vulture is awesome. And again, as I said with Eco for Guardians of the Galaxy 2, the MCU villains recently, like these two, and Mads Mikkelsen and Doctor Strange, have been proving to me that MCU movies of the villains are becoming better. And for me, it's just awesome. I loved it. So yeah. Number 3 for me is definitely the most recent, and that is Dunkirk. I loved Dunkirk. Christopher Nolan's approach was both very realistic, somber, smart, mature, and held with responsibility and gravitas. And his approach, it was so realistic and so amazing to watch that I found myself truly white-knuckled on edge for the most part of the film, and I thought the performances were great. Even though there may not be much to the characters, you really don't need it. All you really need in this movie is their actions and how the actions define themselves, because for them, it's a fight for survival, not a character biopic. Oh, I'm so tortured. No, it's all about survival and how you can make it to the next day. Whether it's just trying to stay dry, or trying to get some food, or just trying to dodge bullets. It's all about survival in Dunkirk. And it really does show how great of a filmmaker Nolan is. Even his worst films are like a B? B minus at least? Like, my least favorite film of his is probably The Dark Knight Rises. And granted, I don't love the film, but it just shows how great of a filmmaker he is. He really is. He doesn't make bad films. He really doesn't. Like, as I said, even his worst film, in my view, The Dark Knight Rises, is still a well-done movie, regardless of what I think of it. And for me, it just shows how great this Dunkirk really is, in my opinion. And number 2 is Logan. I am shocked as shit that this isn't my number 1, and I still love Logan. It's arguably in my top 10 favorite comic book movies of all time. And there's a shitload, to my knowledge, that I love when it comes to comic book movies. And what makes Logan so great is his maturity, his gravitas, and its true sense of weight with the character of Logan himself. And his chemistry with Daphne King's X-23 and Patrick Stewart as Professor X is once again beautiful. And I love the way it's done in this movie, and it's just beautiful to watch. The directing, all of it is just really, really well done. And as a whole, Logan is one of the top tier best movies of the year so far. If one of you out there says it's the best, I could totally understand why. It really is that damn fucking great. And my number 1 favorite movie of the year is sorry. One person just walked by. Alright. I'm keeping it in. Very awkward. Someone just walked by there and dropped that. Alright, I'm building up too much, but my favorite movie of 2017 so far is The Bye-Bye Man. Do you believe that? No? Good. Shows you're smart. It is, of course, War of the Planet of the Apes. War of the Planet of the Apes, I said it in my review, and I'll say it again here. It is my favorite of 2017. It blew me away on literally every factor. Everything about the movie. I just don't overhype it. It's, to me, that fucking excellent. It is beautiful to watch. I forgot his name. The way it's approached, the way it's focused is so well done and so well realized. The effects are astonishing. The acting is amazing. Woody Harrelson is an incredible villain. And above all things, it just makes you feel like it's one of the best trilogies in recent memory. It's probably the best third movie. It's probably the best third movie in the franchise since Toy Story 3. It is that amazing. It really is. And I love War of the Planet of the Apes. As I said in my review of the movie, and now, it's my favorite of 2017. And everyone, that's my video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. And as a whole, thank you so very much for watching this video. As always, till again in the future, as always, which I'll have my review for Atomic Blonde out tomorrow. I might see a Dark Tower. I'm thinking about it. I don't know for sure, but regardless, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the future as always. And thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.